Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again today for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion vlog coverage. We're live at Gencon 2017, thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers who keep sending us back year after year after year, so huge thanks to them. Also huge thanks to our sponsors who helped send us here. We got Medieval Lords, who has Black Souls, coming later this year to Kickstarter. Bleem Games, who's redoing Dark Mages a little bit later, and Tasty Minstrel Games, who sponsors everything we do. Check them out in the diddly do. Right now, we're at the Greenbrier Games booth, who are awesome. They always help us out as well, so much love there. And we're about to learn about the upcoming Champions of Hara, and we have Julie here. So what is Champions of Hara?
You know, it's a board game. You do stuff with things. No. Okay, so it's Saturday Morning Cartoons, the board game. You are one of the 6 champions of Hara. They are the 6 realms or worlds that have been sucked through rifts and have collided in this one central location. You have a PvP round, which is the first to race to the top of having all the different types of energy and getting to the center of the dojo is the winner. So you have 6 different rounds of dawn and dusk to do that. And it starts off, you know, you have plenty of time, plenty of space, and it starts to be a crunch by the end. You can get power by defeating the various monsters from the different realms, or by closing the rifts that are opening up, sucking these worlds through. Now, if you manage to be the first one there, so let's say you're Persephone, and Persephone's pretty awesome because she is this twee little girl figure who, when you hurt her, she gets scared, and you hurt her more, she becomes terrified. And you wouldn't like her when she's terrified because her nightmares are the ones that are going to attack you. So the more afraid she is, the bigger her nightmares are, the more vicious her attacks become. She's also really fast. So it depends on the character, what your abilities are, and then when you're playing a character, so what you do is you either play the top action and place the card down, or you play the bottom action and pick the card back up into your hand. So while you only start with 4 cards, you have 8 different actions you can do, and you can plan ahead what your strategy is. You get 3 actions per turn, and then everybody's turn, and then it goes to the next phase of the game. In a PvP game, whoever wins and gets to the center then has a bit of a legacy because there's actually 2 different choices they can take for the scenario for the co-op version of the game. You don't have to play a PvP to then do the co-op or vice versa, but it is kind of fun to do to figure out, okay, so Persephone wins, who is the big bad from her world you're going to be fighting, and what is the scenario with the win condition. So there's 12 different co-op scenarios to play in the game. And that is the rundown of Champions of Hara.
And this is coming to Kickstarter later this year, correct?
August 29th, so really soon. And the one other thing that I didn't get to tell you is, these are, if you see the backs of these, you can see that we also have the images for really cool miniatures that we would also like to add to the game that have been designed.
Alright, very, very cool. So where can we send people that are more interested in Greenbrier or the Kickstarter?
Our website, greenbriergames.com.
Alright, thank you very much. So that is Champions of Hara coming to Kickstarter later this year. Be sure to check that one out. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below and in the comments below. Let me know if the Olympics encompassed everything in the world, every single minute activity in the entire world, what's something you could get silver, bronze, gold in? If they covered everything in the world.
This weekend, talking, I can talk a lot. Not as much as you, though. You might get the gold. I'd get the silver.
I'm pretty good at disciplining children. You know, being a teacher, I'm very, very strict, but at the same time, I keep my tone very level. No emotions. Kids never know my emotions. I'm a wild card. So I think I might be able to place in that. But let me know in the comments below. What would you bet silver, bronze, gold in? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.